I started in June of 1977 as a patrol deputy here, hired by Sheriff Otis Labrie. I spent many of my years here in the department as a detective, and then had an opportunity to become Ed Reynolds' chief deputy. Myself and Detective Jim Worcester were involved in a fairly large forgery case where individuals were forging checks and then cashing them around different banks within Penobscot County. And we got a call from the bank that the persons were in the lobby trying to cash that check. So as we went through the door of the bank, I was trying to slip the clip-on tie onto my belt to show my law enforcement credentials, and it missed the belt, and I dropped the badge. It landed on its side, and it was like a plate rolling down the floor, and it rolled all the way across the lobby and landed at the feet of the guy that we were trying to apprehend. And so I'm hollering, sheriff's office, and he looked down at his feet, and then he looked up at me and said, "No shit." That's just what happened. So I'm sure you won't print that, but that's just what happened. So, so we laugh about those things, because you have to find the light side in this job whenever you can. At the time that I first started, my wages were $154 a week. I worked 6 days a week, and I was on call for 24 hours a day. So I had to cover every call that came into my zone during that 24 hours. And so a lot of people just wouldn't stay for that. But I loved the department. I did stay. Things got better. Things did change. Being a sheriff is not an easy job. It's not just about having a police car and running up down the road with little lights and siren. It's about managing the jail. It's about managing citizen complaints. It's about managing a lot of employees. The day I got sworn in as a sheriff, I had 2 deaths in the jail ahead of that in the previous 12 hours. The challenges don't go away. Crime is still going to get committed. The jails are still going to be full. And so how do you manage that with the lack of dollars and the lack of staff? You do it by working together.